He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Purdue's offense takes the field to start this game off. And all eyes on this man as he takes the field. The defense knows they're going to try to throw in the football, and it probably won't matter, guys.
Oh, but the defense, Reese, will be locked in. He will see double coverage. They will know where he's at on every single snap, Jesse, or else you will get beat quick, fast, and in a hurry.
He's one of the few receivers in the country, guys, where if it's man coverage, he's open, zone coverage, he's open. If he's double covered, he's open. Throw that guy the ball.
Good quickness to grab it off the balance. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. He's going to pass. Throws to the wideout. Complete downfield. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. And the Boilermakers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for room, it's Thomas. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Trying play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Grabbed in the middle, it's Rich. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. He's looking to throw it. Buys a little time. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. This offense has a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Buys a little extra time. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The Boilermakers have pushed it inside the 20. Running back searching for a hole. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking to pass on 2nd down. Using his legs to buy some time. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Boilermakers!
And how about the job by this offense? This is not a scrub defense. This is a top 10 defense in college football. You got to take points whenever you can get them. Nice job putting the drive together, putting 6 on the board. No matter how it looks, you just got to keep fighting with this squad.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So a drive there of 85 yards. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. He'll bring it out. It's Gage. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. So Ohio State's offense will have its first possession of the game. One thing to watch, can this guy get in the quarterback's head and make him take a peek at the rush, David?
Dang, Skippy, that's what you want to do. You want to make this guy a little bit more human and not as much of a game breaker at the quarterback spot. Get some pressure on him, hit him a few times.
He's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he can't hurt you if he's laying on his back, and this defensive end can put him there often.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The offense lining up for a first down play. He's looking to throw. Fires it. It's caught downfield. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. 2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. Fires downfield. Got his man downfield. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Buckeye aerial attack continues to be prolific. You feel as if they're on the verge of scoring on any snap.
And it's such a good blend between such great offensive talent year after year after year that you see go to the draft, but also great play calling, great play design. They've always got it working, and you know this offense is always capable of hanging 40 points and making it look easy.
Here's the handoff. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. The Buckeyes have their offense in high gear. Caught over the middle. It's Cox. And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Hold it, offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Looking for a productive play on first down. Wants to go up top. Buys a little time with his feet. He'll pull it down. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Offense gets set for second down. He's looking to throw. Tight end finds a soft spot. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Forced out of the pocket. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Fires toward the end zone. Fires the pass. Intercepted. The offense set for a first down play. Give to the running back. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. Quarterback strolling away from heat. He's going to run it. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Dances away. Trying to make magic with his feet. He'll get down to avoid the hit, but he might not be able to avoid this penalty flag. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. They put themselves in a hole to start. It's 1st and 20. Unloads it left. And they're not on the same page there. And now on second down for this offense. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold it, offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. On second down, just keeps firing. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. On third down, he'll have to push it downfield. Trying to set up the screen, and he throws the interception. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake. Hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
The Buckeyes are threatening on 1st and goal. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. Needs to get it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown. Touchdown, Buckeyes! The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
Getting set for the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
Right down the middle. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run.
Set to advance on the football.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. He'll pull it on the read. Got the first down and more. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. That's the way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. That's reeled in. It's Thomas. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Roughing the pass. Defense.
Late hit on the quarterback gives this offense a free first down and some yardage. They'll put the tight end in motion. They go to the ground. Crosses the 30. He's got away. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. The Boilermakers moving quickly to the line. Quickly complete. Headed to the end zone. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a first and goal.
First and goal, Purdue.
The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Absolutely nothing settled, deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keeping those vibes going here in the second quarter. Slams ahead. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Purdue! Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Arizona escaped with the victory, and I say escaped. Look, in college football, teams will take any win, but I think those Wildcats fans could have done without this one being so close. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But, boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Power football with the run. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Steps away. Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage.
And you usually don't bring in dime packages for running teams. You bring in dime because you know they're going to throw the football. You got more speed on the back end to cover, and defensive linemen know they have their job to do. And their job is to go get that quarterback and get that sucker on the ground.
The Buckeyes will punt this one away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown, everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
A first down for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Starts to scramble to the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. He makes the connection. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. That incompletion is an engraved invitation to the punt team. He'll bring it back. It's Gage. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. They'll run play action. Looking left. He makes a catch. He finally goes out of bounds, but you better check that laundry on the field. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. He'll keep it himself. Corralled and brought down by the defense. Will they keep it on the ground again here on third down? Looking to throw for it. Moves around to clear up the vision. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Quarterback moving. He'll try to do it himself. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Line getting set on second down. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. They're working that left side. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. The Buckeyes are on the move. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Open space at the 25. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Holding. Offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. First down here for the offense. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Off the play fake on first down. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
Negative play on first down. That's what a defense always wants. On second down, wants to throw. Grabbed behind the line, it's Freeman. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Going to try to get it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Buckeyes line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
First down, Purdue.
From the gun, running back on the move. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Holding, offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. The running back has it. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. The run from the shotgun. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Still looking, on the move. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Boilermakers will try to pin them back with the punt. He shanked it. And that punt will sail out of bounds. Let's see where the official spot it. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Cox. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the right. Hauls it in. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Roughing the pass. Defense.
I bet it felt good to hit that quarterback late until you got an earful from the coach and cost your defense 15. They'll throw it on first down. Moves away as he feels pressure. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Got the quick pass. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
How about this defense coming out aggressive on first down? They're in the red zone. They're like, no, we're going to take the fight to you. Now setting up a 2nd down and long and putting them in a great position to be successful.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. They'll run the screen. He's out of bounds after a really nice game, but there is a marker on the field.
Holding, offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Fires to the middle. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Coming after him. Pressure's there and he lets it go. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. This defense happy with how that last play turned out to be able to decline the penalty. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Splits the uprights, it's good. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Jacksonville State just wrapped up 4 quarters worth of dominance on its way to a never-in-doubt victory. And that's really the standard there at JSU. They'll enjoy this one all week. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Going up top on first down. Pressure coming.
And he was held in check in game one, but you're not going to hold him in check for long. And right out the gates, getting a sack in the second ball game, that will not be his last sack of the season. This dude is a ball player.
First down sack, pushes it back. Now it's second down. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
So now things a bit harder after that delay of game penalty, and now you got to worry about getting it out of the shadow of your own goalpost. One back in the backfield, he gets to carry. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for one or two more plays. And the Boilermakers will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Looking for a block, it's Gage. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in West Lafayette today, and welcome into the halftime update. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. An offensive showcase, yes, but it's been those dynamic running backs who have set the pace. I'm curious to find out if this ground and pound approach is going to continue into the second half, or if one of those defenses will actually show some pride. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Ross-Ade Stadium.
All teed up and ready to go here in the second half. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They start this third quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Getting some heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm thinking about chipping this defensive end with running backs. I'm leaving my tight ends in to help this tackle because we cannot block him. He's already got 2 sacks.
The Buckeyes will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes a move. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up with an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Running back goes in motion. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Buying some time. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive.
Well, That kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50 plus, and he did it with ease.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. He lofts it high and deep down the left side.
That's a great job getting the first down by that guy. He's a big-time weapon. He's got the speed. He's got everything you look for in a wide receiver. And it's funny, you think about Ohio State football. Back in the day, Woody Hayes running the ball 3 yards in a cloud of dust. But recently, they've been recruiting playmakers at the receiving position because this offense has changed. It's now up-tempo. They're now throwing the ball vertically down the field. And they've had so many guys go in the first round in recent years. This dude right here fits that mold to a T. Love watching this guy play.
Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Buckeyes are flying down the field. Leaves it with the back. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Holding, offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. First down here for the offense. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. Takes the easy completion. And a quick completion, an even quicker loss. The defense was right there to knock him down. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. He'll pull it down and run. Finds a crease at the 20. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
That's a first down for the offense.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding, offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Release to the back. It's complete to the right. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. And the Buckeyes are in the red zone. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Quickly complete. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we are tied up in the 3rd. All tied up and just about set to kick it away.
Number 14, set to kick it away.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
The Boilermakers will line up to punt it away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Pocket starts to collapse. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, giving those receivers faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
After the big first down sack for the D, it's second down. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a third and long, this one from the 44. On the run, still looking. He's going to take off. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Give to the back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Holding, offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Well, they've put themselves in a hole. It's 1st and 20. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Nice move to keep running. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Holding, offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Wide receiver now comes in motion. They want to throw it. And they got him for the sack.
And you can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
He's going to pass on second down. They've got the screen set up. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. This is a 3rd and long. Trying to get to him. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offense.
They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with the results of the play. The Buckeyes will punt it away on 4th down. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Offense getting set for 1st down. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback now breaking the field. At the 45, on his way. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the move at the 30. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Looking for a gap, it's Thomas. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, give on the inside. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down mark.
Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Holding, offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. The Boilermakers will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to pop the draw. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. So after getting some of that lost yardage back, they'll try again on 2nd and goal. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. 3rd and goal from way back there. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. And he'll be smacked to the ground. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And this one splits the uprights. And they go back on top. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets him up to the 24. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And good blocking in space out there to give him enough room to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on 1st down. It's a draw. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And the Buckeyes get enough to move the chains. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Defense in press coverage. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Might as well give it to him again. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding, offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Snap in the shotgun. Just a short pass to the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Trying to move them on the counter. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Hold it, offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. The back goes in motion. On second down, he's looking downfield. Quarterback adapting. A solid pickup on the scramble and slide, but there's a flag down. Let's see what that's about. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Here they come, facing third and long from the 40. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Starting to feel a little pressure. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it, offense.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. The Buckeyes decide to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Catches it cleanly at the 20. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Ready to fire from the pistol. Single back formation, and they give it to it. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Gonna run it. It's Thomas. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll pull it down. Keeps it himself and gets the first. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Line gets set, first down. The give, and tick, 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 tick. So runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on 3rd and long. He's going to run it. Man, he was going to get his jaw jacked. He got down just in time. The Boilermakers will call on their punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this when ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Offense set on first down. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Back open in the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
They're trying to get to him. But a little time, lets it go. Working that left side now. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game, are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. On 2nd down, looking to throw. Going for it all. Got it in stride inside the 20. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They move on top here in the 4th.
Yeah, and a nice job in the 4th quarter making plays, and a nice job being on the same page. QB, receiver. You could tell he broke with the football. He caught it in stride, gets into the end zone. Nice pitch and catch right there. Nice chemistry by the QB and wide receiver.
He'll try to tack on one more.
For the extra point.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Vanderbilt is down big on the scoreboard, and for a program that traditionally struggles to score, I think we know where this one is headed. They're trailing by 21 to Oklahoma.
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+.
That's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Rich. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. Quarterback on the keeper. They make the stop, but this running game moves the chains as they get the 1st down. And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown to go up in the 4th. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Now he's going to break the pocket. Touchdown, Boilermakers! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
What a great job by this offense. And listen, I judge offenses by what they do in the clutch, in those big moments and right before the half, in the 4th quarter, late in the game, just like right here. You need a score. You got to go take the lead. They do everything they can. Now, defense, you're up. I need you to get me a stop.
Needs this one to push the lead to a field goal.
The extra point.
And it's good, and he's got the lead up to 3 late. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. Coming out with it, it's Gage. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Working on the right. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. Got the back over the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold it. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. That's not the way you'd like to start this set of downs. It's now 1st and 20. Looking to throw. Get it out on the screen. Still on his feet at the 45. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Extending the play. At the 35, he's loose. He goes out of bounds, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what this one's about. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. Got his man quickly. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. The offense will quickly use a timeout. They're going to throw it again. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Freeman. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it, offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He's moving out of the pocket. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Here's a throw downfield late. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. Well, how about this one? A fun one. These guys came in as underdogs, and they walk out as the winner.
They didn't care they were unranked. That's not what they were worried about. Oh, this team's ranked. They weren't looking at them any different. They were looking to come in and get the W and execute. Great job believing they could come, Jesse, and knock them off.
Yeah, you're right, David. This team came in with something to prove, and they knew they had a national audience that was going to be paying attention to this game. What a great job going out under the lights, big-time stage against a ranked opponent, and really putting their A game out there on the field.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.